Shahzad Sheikh, Motoring Middle East, and that of course is the Audi S6. Now regular readers for motoringme.com will recognize this car because we've had it for a few weeks now. This is a long-termer. We've been bombing around town in it, and it's been parked recently because at the motor show we've been busy with that stuff, and unfortunately for that reason I haven't been able to get out and give it a proper drive until today. I'm out here in the mountains to give it a proper run and to let you know how that feels. Just to tell you a little bit about the car. By the way, if you are following us, like I said, the full reports, long-term reports are on motoringme.com, but you can also follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook, by just typing hashtag MME Audi S6 or hashtag MME Long Termer. Now this car, of course, the Audi S6, has got a 4-litre V8, 450 horsepower, 250 kilometers per hour top speed, 0 to 104.4 seconds. This one is beautifully equipped. As you can see, it's in glacier white metallic with 20-inch alloy wheels, 5 twin-spoke star design S-design wheels on there. The basic price for this car is 310,000 dirhams. This one is 335,800 dirhams. There's a few options on it, but even as standard, oh my god, the list is absolutely endless. You have Valcona leather with S embossing in Arras red granite grey in the seats. You've got active noise cancellation, adaptive air suspension with sports, airbags, front and rear ambient lighting, auto release, boot lid, Bose sound surround system, which is fantastic. I've been using that a lot and it sounds absolutely brilliant. Comfort key, that's auto locking and stuff. Cruise control, switches on and off, electric steering wheel adjustment, electric seats front and rear, electric mirrors, electric this, electric that, folding rear seats, 4-zone and automatic climate control, LED lights at the front, LED lights at the back, Isofix child seats, leather gear knob, matrix LED lights, MME, I've already mentioned those, haven't I? MME, it's like bloody being on a generation game or something. MME navigation system, and none of you remember that, I bet. It's like a conveyor belt, you have to remember all the things on there, that's what I'm trying to do. Multifunction leather sports seats, parking system, it helps you to park, you get the 360 degrees surround view, it's fantastic. Storage packs, sunblinds in the rear seats, the rear windows, sunblinds in the side rear windows. Oh god, and of course, like I said, all-round view. So what does this get? The 335,800 dirham car. This one, it gets the Audi side assist, Audi pre-sense rear, that's to help you, stop you from driving into other people. Audi Connect ashtray cigarette lighter, which you don't need, but what you do need is a sports exhaust system, and when I drive off you'll know why. It's also got Alcantara black headlining inside, leather package with leather cover for the steering wheel and airbag, and the Audi design selection Arras red. Let me just quickly now show you the boot. Very, very handy, very, very spacious. You know, this is a biggish car, you know, because this is I can just do that. There you go, with the key, up it goes. You've got this fantastic net there at the moment being used to keep my tripod in space. You've got pocket there. There's some space underneath there, but that's just full of space saver wheel in there. It's pretty deep. What I really like is these little things here. You just pull them down, and for the weekly shop, incredibly handy. You can just hang your bags on there. There's one on each side. I found those really good. There's your triangle and your button to close it. Just quickly showing you the rear. Loads of space. I can sit in there. Very, very comfortable. Check out those beautiful quilted leather seats. You've got your own AC controls back there for the rear individuals. Vents there, and also in the doors there. Very nicely. I've got no problem whatsoever with space there. Very comfortable. You got your ashtray here as well, and your blinds. So I think time to get in and drive. So here we are. Oh, welcome Audi S6. Check that out. Isn't that nice? Buttons are down here, and there's a start button right there. Turn that on. Take a look at that. Screen just slides out. Isn't that lovely? Let me put this microphone on so that probably you can hear me a little bit better. There's the instrument panel. You know, if you're familiar to Audis, then most of the stuff is very, very familiar. It doesn't have some of the new stuff that you're seeing now in the Q7 and the TT, but all of this stuff is familiar. Touchpad, you know, auto braking. There's your regular MMI system, everything there. Well, what I will show you was sat nav and the car button. This is your car setting. So of course you can set this up the way you like it, and so you can go economical, you can go for comfort, You can just leave on automatic, let it make its own decision, let it decide what to do all by itself, which, you know, it can actually do quite well. Or you can have it in full dynamic sport mode if you're really going for it. Or you can do individual, and I normally have it set in individual, and I can set it up like this, and this is the way I normally have it set. So I'll leave the engine and gearbox in automatic so it can decide for itself if I want to go on it, if I want to relax. Or and the air suspension I'll leave in comfort, because it is, if you put it into sports on the motorway, it just gets a little brittle, a little rough, not really rough, but just a little harsh. So for this road, I will actually choose full dynamic. Steering I like dynamic because I like the weight of it, and the engine sound, that's a given because it just sounds so much better. Let me see if I can just turn the fan down a little bit so you can make it quieter, because the reason I want to do that is because I want to see if you'll be able to hear the engine noise, which is actually quite something in this 4-litre V8. All pretty standard up there. I've seen some great economy. I've seen as little as 8.5 litre per 100 kilometers fuel economy on this car, which, considering 450 brake horsepower V8, right? Whoa, that is impressive. All very nice. Bottom part you can just control from this bit here, and this bit here controls your stereo and your phone and stuff like that. Really not too much to say. Oh, this is nice. You know, now they finally have proper USBs. I've already got one plugged in there, and an aux. And great glove box, very deep glove box there, very deep. It's got light and everything in there. You can turn the airbags in and off in there. Beautiful, nice quilted seats, 7-speed automatic, Bose sound system, tons of stuff. You know what, let's just get underway, because I think that would be better. Let me put that in there so that it's safe. Let me put my belt on. And you know, I've driven this around for a few weeks now, and I've been struggling really to find any criticisms of this car, quite honestly speaking. Now, one of the criticisms maybe, but then that's just the Quattro thing, and you probably won't be able to hear it, but can you hear it? Just on full lock or close to full lock, sometimes you get a little grinding noise, but that's about it. That's really about it. So going back to car, let's put this on this dynamic for this little road here. Now this is the little road that I normally reserve for small cars, for sports cars, for something that's a bit agile, because this is quite a twisty road. We've got a fly trapped in here with us, and that might get annoying. I wonder if I can get rid of it. Anyway, I don't know where it is now. So normally I wouldn't bring a big luxury barge, you know, to a road like this. But just a big luxury barge. You know, we were looking at some videos the other day, and we were looking at the top sports cars, or the top supercars, in fact, from 1986. You know, Ferrari, I think it was a 308, Lamborghini Yalpa. All of these cars, they had 0 to 60 time, 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 6 seconds. This car, essentially a limousine, massive comfort, climate control, electric everything, superb sound system, all-round cameras, all-round safety, 0 to 100, 4.4 seconds. 4.4 seconds. Unbelievable. And now I'm just gonna drop it down. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I mean, yeah, okay, you can hear the speed chime, unfortunately. But try, if you can, to listen to the engine. It's got a deep bellow. And look at the grip on this thing. Oh my God, look at this. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. This should not be possible. This should not be happening. It's just a tiny bit of tire squeal. I don't know if you heard it there, but third gear is all it's giving me, because it's like, well, that's all you need, mate. And you know what? It's actually right. That is all I need. But the wonderful thing is that you do get, let me just see if I can pull this bag down onto the floor because it's rattling around there. The good thing about it is that you do get, it's a Quattro, so you get your slight understeer. Now, that understeer is there to keep you safe, to keep you on the road. But trust the car, trust it. And look at this, just push through it. Just push through the understeer. Brakes are fantastic, progressive, strong, dependable. Steering, astonishingly superb, you know. I'm not talking about the feel of a sports car, but the accuracy of an Audi for sure. The response, the accuracy, the weighting, fantastic. This is such a dependable car, but not just dependable, but satisfying, thrilling, extraordinarily good. And you know, I'm not expecting this from a big luxury car that my family likes to ride around. My kids love being picked up in this car because it is just so smooth and comfortable. But you come out here and it's like, God on the brakes, change of surface, keep it on the power, yahoo! Woohoo! Man, how many luxury cars will make you scream out with joy when I just throw it in? Look at that! Bloody hell! I'm sorry I'm swearing now, but the grip, the go is just extraordinary, and it is just so much fun. This just should not be happening. This is an Audi. Isn't this supposed to be boring and sensible and efficient and yeah, quick, yeah, but it's for the Autobahn, not for the roads like this. But yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the grip, and the body attitude, the angle, the way it moves, it's a big car. You can feel it. I do feel like the transporter in this car, you know. I could bring it on. Yeah, I got 3 rules, and one of them is to go fast everywhere. But actually, no, that's not a rule, because you don't have to go fast everywhere. Honestly speaking, as I was saying earlier in the video, this is the first time I've actually had an opportunity to bring it out here and to bring it out to some proper roads and actually, you know, give it the beans as I am. But woohoo! Superb. You can use the pedals, you can let it do its own thing. Except the gearbox is absolutely fine. Only at slow speeds in town, at very slow traffic, crawling through traffic speeds, I found that sometimes it gets a little bit confused. That's a minor complaint there. Otherwise, flawless gearbox. Just in fact, you know, don't even need the pedals. Just leave it and let it do what it wants to do. Just use them to flip down. But like I was saying, you don't have to drive it fast everywhere, because vast majority of the time, this is such a nice place to be. I was saying earlier that we were busy with the motor show, and we were doing 5 days we did at the motor show. We were there morning till night every day. We were talking, we were on our feet, we barely sat down, we barely ate, we were absolutely knackered. And at the end of every day, I did the long trudge across all the holes, over the bridge into the big car park where this car was parked. And I tell you, it was an absolute blessing to set my eyes upon this car. It's just like coming home. It's just like, you know, the car is there, the Audi is there, I can relax now. I'll just sink into this beautiful seat, put into drive, and just cruise home in comfort, and just feel really good about myself, because hey, I'm in an Audi S6, so there. I mean, this car, it is, isn't it? You have your cake and you eat it. This is what this car is. I mean, it's absolutely extraordinary. I have actually this is great. That's almost gave me just a little hint of oversteer there as well, just coming out of the roundabout. And did you hear that? I don't know if you heard that, because I'm yapping away, sorry about that. But did you hear it on liftoff? I got a little bit of a crackle, a little bit of a burble from the exhaust. There, did you hear that? Let me do that again. Can you hear that? This car is great. What can I say? I could justify the 310 for this car. 310,000 dirhams. Spend the extra money for the sport exhaust. Definitely get the sport exhaust. Even if you don't get anything else, make sure you get the sport exhaust. You will want that. But I'm ranting. I'm raving. I've had this car for a while. I can't find anything wrong with it. In fact, I want one. It's great. Audi S6 full review on motoringme.com. Please check us out there. And while you're at it, check us out on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, especially on Facebook, where we post up a lot of stuff. Just search for Motoring Middle East. It's very easy. On YouTube as well. If you're watching us there, please do subscribe. Otherwise, search for Motoring Middle East. Check out all those videos that we've got on there. We've got some hilarious stuff that we did at the motor show. If you like it, please share it, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I haven't done one of these in a while, but if you've been watching some of our previous reviews for the mic test, which is what this is, I tend to do a little bit of Shakespeare. So keeping in that vein, this is from As You Like It. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their entrances, and they have their exits. And one man in his time plays many parts. Thank you.